Welcome back to day two. Day two. In other words, the second day of the kids being back in school. And it's road trip time. It's not road trip time. I'm coming back from Costco's. It's like my arch nemesis. I love it and hate it. We have a love-hate relationship. Me and Costco's. Yes. I do like their bananas, though. When you go to Walmart, the bananas are like 6 to a bundle. When you go to Costco's, they're like 10 to a bundle. I eat a lot of bananas. Do you guys eat a lot of bananas? I don't know how I started talking about bananas. That's how you know I'm making a video where I have no idea what to talk about. I mean, Liz is feeling a little better. She's actually going down into the soap room at 6 p.m. this evening for the second shift wave of holiday making. More stuff for the launch coming up in like 3-4 days on Sunday. Hopefully you guys are ready for that. A lot of cool stuff. Still putting the final touches on all the things there. We got some simple suds made today. That was a big project. That was a squirrel moment. The guy was way up in a tree cutting it down. Yep, some simple suds. Got to load up on that for the holidays. Just a lot going on. And the kids are back in school, which actually does not free us up. It makes things a little harder for now because they're just learning their routines. Originally, some of the kids, they weren't even on the list to be picked up by the bus, and then the other kid didn't know what time to be out at the end of the driveway because nobody told us. We got no email, so we just went on last year. And then they had a half day for the first day of school, which is silly. Why send them to school and then right back home at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then there's some appointments here and there, and Binxs had to go to the vet. Yes, Binxs had to go to the vet. We still don't know 100% what it is, but he's been peeing in places he shouldn't be peeing. Now, if you Google this, it actually is kind of funny. Let me give you a little more information. He's peeing on my side of the bed only. Binxs hates me. That's what it could be. That actually, technically, could be what it is. He doesn't like me, and there's some smell about me, or some anxiety or fear towards me, and he's peeing on my side of the bed. So you have to start with UTI, crystals, things like that. So that's where he went to the vet today. Silly Binxs. And then we're running the urine test, and they did an ultrasound of his bladder, and we have to see, do we need to change his food for crystals, or is it a UTI for just medicine, or is it behavioral and he just hates me? We don't know. We're not sure yet. So that's still up in the air. That'll settle out over the next couple days. Yeah. It could be all in his head. So yeah. I've been told I have to work on my relationship with Binxs. So I gave him a licky stick today. Actually, I gave him 2. Now, let's give you some details, some data. When he was and this is not exact data because I'm not editing, so I don't have the numbers on the screen. But when he was at the vet in May, he only weighed 5.5 pounds. When he was at the vet in June, he weighed about 7.2 pounds. When he was at the vet today, he weighed 9.5. The cat is fat. He's doubled his weight. Like, that's amazing. He loves being indoors. He does have a tooth problem, which we didn't know. And they found it during this, like, you're peeing on the bed thing. And they said that he's not peeing on the bed because the tooth hurts, but that tooth probably needs to come out. This cat is going to be the most expensive barn cat we've ever... Actually, not true. Hunter owns that because Hunter had a major problem in the beginning. And we had to spend a lot of money to fix Hunter. Not to fix him, to neuter him. He was already fixed, but to fix him from his problem. So we'll see what happens with Binxs, but we'll keep you guys updated on he hates Aaron, or he's got a UTI, or he's got crystals, or he needs a tooth removed. But he's staying in the house. He's staying in the bedroom. He loves it in the bedroom, obviously. Well, maybe not. It might not actually be obvious because he's peeing in places he shouldn't be. And yes, the litter box is clean. It's not a litter box issue. It's a Binxs issue, which means, yeah, it's just a Binxs issue. So I don't know if I finished what I was saying. Is Liz was downstairs making soap this morning. We were all downstairs making soap, bottling lotion. Took the siesta, the like 3:30 to 6 o'clock break, and now back to more to get a good head start or a good, good production going for the holiday and for the October. I almost said October. It's not October. Halloween, that's what I was going to say. For the September launch coming up. Jake's got a job interview tomorrow. I don't even know if I wanted to say that out loud, but that's exciting. Hey, he keeps getting his foot in the door. That's good. Now we just got to get somebody to grab the bait. Like, you can't catch a fish if you don't cast the line. And then, that was a good analogy. So keep casting the line and eventually you'll catch something. You can't get discouraged. That's basically what I was trying to say. Oh, the lawn is getting real long. That's fallen behind. The little pad behind Graham's house, I haven't been able to get to it. We've been so busy with all the soap and lotion and everything and acquiring supplies and inventory and this. I had to actually rush overnight and order second day air, which cost a fortune, but based on the math, we're never gonna get this order done in time if we do regular shipping. So we had to do that. That stinks, but yeah, it is what it is. Binxs hates me and we had to pay extra in shipping. That's all right. It's the cost of doing business. If we had more warehouse room, I'm not griping or complaining, I'm just saying, if we had more inventory room, I'd be able to buy certain things in larger quantities and have a nice place for them to stay while we use them to make soap. But because we have to balance, we don't have enough room for, say, a 55-gallon drum of avocado oil. We have to buy it in regular bottles and use it that way. All because of logistics. And if you think about it, the cost of buying a 55-gallon drum of olive oil is very expensive. And then the logistics of how do you get it out of said drum when you need to weigh out 50 ounces. It's way easier to grab a bottle and weigh out 50 ounces. So there's all those logistical balances you have to do. So, and then, okay, so you buy a 55-gallon drum. They deliver it. They bring a truck with a lift pit so they can lower it, but then they give it to you, you sign for it, and they leave. How do you move it? How do you move that drum? Do you have a fork, a pallet jack to roll it around? We don't have a pallet jack. We have forks so we can get it on and off a truck, but we can't drive the tractor in the building. So there's all these little things that we need to think about as we grow and as we do different things, like how big can we get in our current situation? The answer is pretty big. We could do it. It's just we still have to do it in small batch, which is kind of what we're known for. We just do the small batches over and over and over again until we can go big batch, which I don't know how you would go big batch. I do know how. It could happen. All right, that's my rambling for today. That's it. That's my ride in the truck on the way home from the Costco's. No, I did not get a chicken bake or a hot dog. I skipped it all, which I'm very proud of myself. But I'm dying of thirst. Very parched. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully in the morning, as my regular scheduled program's supposed to come out. But it's just been busy. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.